Alright, I know it's been a while since I did a video, a couple of weeks. Had a little bit of a burnout, I guess. And got over that. So hope everybody's doing well, and anybody that's been stuck with the really disgusting temperatures has been able to get through so far. Hope it's almost done. I thought I'd go over what's going on with some of the 3/4 reds or platinum reds or silverados, or they have quite a few names. I think Silverado reds are the correct name. So now this is a prior generation. Now I have a couple of different kinds of males in here. A couple of them have more platinum in the front part in the head area, and you can see a couple of them have like a metal head. So it seems to change, varies. This one's got the darker metal head going right now, and they look really good. They have great shape overall, and they've been really healthy. They've been breeding true, with the exception of the slight difference in the platinum versus metal head. And I have a couple of them that are like a blonde type. So very nice fish. I shipped some a couple of weeks ago. Probably ship some more out once the temperatures come back to normal for this planet. It was 97 or 98 here today, and it's supposed to be raining right now, and then it's supposed to break and only be a high of like 88 and muggy tomorrow, which is still pretty ugly. But the 2 tubs of fish and plants, I checked on them earlier today when I fed them, and they're doing great. There's no problems in there, so that's good to see and have going on, because there really wasn't too much I could do. So we'll see. But these have had some fry. I've taken them out of the tank and grown it out separately. Now this was the second generation. I still actually have the original trio that I bought, which I think they're about a year old right now. And they're doing really well, and they're still having some fry, actually. What do you call a girl with a frog on her head? Lily. Lily. Oh, that's not bad. I like it. Alright. So anyway, the other thing I wanted to get to, besides the bad joke, was I had one very, very, very large drop of fry out of one of the original females. And I'll show the other ones next. I separated out, well, all the females are in this photo tank. They're actually residing in a 10, but I really wouldn't be able to get anything on camera if I left them in the 10. And see if we can focus a little bit. So I do have to keep my eye on this one. I'm probably going to be taking this female out, which is the point of the video, is to try to cut down on any kind of surprises in drops of fry. Now, she had a really big drop, and in my experience, when females are a little bit older, I guess, and have a gigantic drop of fry, that there are some issues with that drop. You'll either have some that are runts, have some kind of deformities, or you may start seeing some color variations. None of those things are good, and it's another reason why a lot of breeders will just keep maybe 3 to 5 drops of fry out of a female, and that's it. I do that with some strains, but since these were something I bought and I only had a trio to begin with, I took as many fry as I could get, and I'm not going to take any more batches out of the adults, and I'll get to that next. So they're eating some live baby brine shrimp. That's part of what the cloudiness is. I got an incredible hatch of baby brine shrimp for this hatch, which was great. and I'm kind of overfeeding somewhat some of the fish, so I still got to feed the rest of the tanks, which I'll get to. So, what do you call a pig that drives poorly? A road hog. A road hog. Oh, that's not too terrible. Who am I kidding? That's terrible. Alright, and let me get to one of the other surprising things. Now, these are males that I pulled out from that same batch that you just saw. And they may still develop some different colors, but these fish were obviously not going to turn out as they should. And I have no idea what these are. Really no clue. They don't look anything like they're supposed to. So I'm going to take a couple of females out from that other tank, put them in with these guys in a 5.5. And I do like that they have the platinum front part going on, and their tail at this point is basically a mosaic that's starting to color up. So I haven't seen anything like these before, and I haven't really heard of anything popping out of Silverado Reds like this. So I'll just continue to grow them out, because the color is getting more pronounced pretty much week to week. I think I got a close-up on one of them, and you can see the platinum part in the front, and this one's got a few colors going on in the tail. So pretty interesting, very odd. And there are a couple of them that don't have the red color in the tail yet. So anyway, so I'll keep my eye on what's going on, but I will put one female in with them, probably two, and just see what I end up getting out of the next generation, next batch. So alright, I'll wrap up the video with just showing what the older other one, second generation looks like, and then I'll take care of the video. Thanks for hanging in there. Alright, I'll wrap up the video showing these guys and gals. These were ones that were grown out from the original trio that I got. So this would be the first generation that I raised up. Great fins on the males, really nice shape on the females. So I do have a blonde type 1 and a regular type 1. So for now I'm keeping them all together. Excuse me, because I really don't know which females I'm going to have to pull to go with the blonde males. Trying to get a look at this one, and I think it's an albino, which will be pretty interesting because I've never seen an albino Silverado Red. Yeah, it's definitely an albino. So that's something to keep my eye on as well. And the males, really, like I said, they have fantastic tail shape and dorsal shape. And I believe it's supposed to be a little bit of gray in the dorsal and a red tail with a gray edging, which is pretty much what these have. The darker ones have like a darker edge to them. So these are really, really nice fish, and I have a bunch of males, but I have to grow out some more females to be able to start selling some. But I just thought I'd show the progress on these. I didn't show the original trio because they're in a tank with some green water, which is probably why they're still doing so well. And these are in a 10-gallon tank. Right now they're in a photo tank. So one of these females is pretty close to dropping fry, unless maybe I didn't catch one of those, because I tried to be careful which ones I took out of the tank. So anyway, that's an update on the Silverado Reds. I hope you enjoyed it, and have hang in there. I'll have another video up much sooner than it took to get this one done. And thank you very much.